Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to your 2016 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. I just wanted to take a moment here at the beginning of the new year and thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing my videos. I really do appreciate that. For those of you who have gotten a reading with me, a private session, thank you so much for choosing me to take a look at your future for you. And to my regulars, I want to give a special shout out. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to talk with you throughout every year, heading into my third year that I've been doing this. So if you like what you see, if you do like the videos here, please do subscribe. You can just click the button here in the video or below the video to do that, and then you will get an update whenever I do post a new video. It'll come to your inbox there on YouTube. I do the yearly overview, but then I also do monthly readings every month and get those posted about the last week of every month. So if you would like to get a notice when I upload a new video, definitely subscribe. I do appreciate that. I do also offer private sessions because these are general readings. What that means is that not all of these messages will apply specifically to you, but they will be for other people of your astrological sign. So I do recommend you watch the video for your rising sign as well, because that will also contain some messages for you, and it may clarify some things in your general sun sign reading. The only way to get a reading that is all about you, though, and where all of the messages are for you, is to schedule a private session with me. I do those on Skype only. But it's a very easy program. It's free to download. It's very easy to access. They are $65 for 30 minutes. And if you want to set up an appointment, you can contact me at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. You will also find the email here in the video or below the video. Just email me and we'll get that set up. January can be a great time to do that. We can take a look at 2016 and what that's going to hold for you personally. Please do keep in mind I am very busy usually in January, though, so it may take me a few days to get back to you. That just means there are some people ahead of you that I need to get scheduled first. I answer all messages in the order they are received. So I do also offer a rune class, an online rune class, a few times a year. I will be offering that twice this year. So the first one is going to be February 1st through March 11th. And it's $185 for the entire 6-week course if you would like to sign up for this first session. The deadline to do so will be Thursday, January 28th by 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So again, just email me at that same email address if you want to sign up for that and learn how to read the runes for yourself and others. But now, without further ado, let's get on to your 2016 reading. Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your 2016 Runescope. I have already cast the runes and laid out the tarot cards in the essence of saving time, but the runes wanted to go first with you. So we'll be looking at those for January through June of 2016, and then we've got the tarot covering July through December. So let's jump in. I can tell you right away that it looks like the first half of the year has a lot of momentum for you, Virgo. Especially on relationship and career fronts. Some of you may be, I feel like the first 6 months you're going to be looking for new work, and some of you may run into some delays, some obstacles with that. You may have to tweak your resume, or, and what I'm saying is, you know, you may have to just reword it. Some of you, though, if you've got anything dishonest or that just is outdated or isn't true, definitely get it off of there. Because I feel like there may be something on your resume or someone that they're calling that could be working against you if you're looking for new work at the beginning of the year. So definitely take a look at your resume, kind of renew those contacts maybe. Before you start sending it out, make sure you kind of maybe have someone proofread it, correct any mistakes before you send that out. Because I do feel like if there's something that's holding you back, as long as you discover what it is, then you will, you know, the offers will start to pour in. If 2015 you were looking for new work, Virgo, or you know, kind of thinking about changing your job, you just, you know, you didn't do it. I feel like the first part of 2016 you'll have a renewed enthusiasm for this, probably because there will just be so many more opportunities available. I'm definitely seeing a lot of just positions that you are interested in. So it does seem to be a complete change from maybe what you were dealing with in 2015. Maybe astrologically you had more challenges in 2015 in those houses. It looks like they are freed up from January through June. So definitely take advantage of that. Don't wait until the second half of the year. If you're in a job that's not fulfilling and if you need more money, if you're wanting to go for a promotion, you would want to do that January through June for sure, Virgo. So get looking, get on all those email lists where they send you the latest job opportunities. Because what can't be changed is a big shift or a change. This can sometimes indicate moving house, changing jobs. Some of you may be doing both. I'm definitely seeing real estate and property on the table here. So yeah, you could be moving to a new location because of a job. And some of you may be meeting someone there. There may be a new relationship starting for you. That's coming in as what's going to be a help to you, a new partnership. Some of you may be getting married the first part of 2016 because this is a rune for marriage. But yeah, there could just be new people coming into your life, and there could be one in particular, if you are interested in men, who is a very masculine influence, very ambitious, driven person, and that's going to work well with you, Virgo, because you are also very driven when it comes to work and achieving your goals. Now, some of you may be receiving an inheritance. Some of you may be receiving property or home in an inheritance situation, because I do have, or in a legal situation. So yeah, if you had a divorce last year and you are waiting for a settlement on that, or any kind of legal settlement, I see many of you getting that in the first half of the year. And I see most of the happiness coming in though through a new relationship, through spending time with someone who is a very positive influence on you, and who is going to be there and help you through these changes, or help you adjust to your new surroundings. For many of you, this may come out of nowhere. You may meet this person, you may not be doing online dating and that sort of thing, although if you're looking for a partner, I definitely encourage you to do it. But you may meet this person, many of you, in an unexpected way. For some of you, this may be your lawyer representing you in a certain situation, or this could be someone that you met last year and you kind of lost touch, or maybe you thought it didn't pan out and they're getting back in touch with you at the beginning of 2016. Because again, it's surprising. Maybe some of you, like, the relationship is the last thing on your mind, so that's exactly what you're going to get in the first part of the year. It's funny how life works that way sometimes. Like the last thing that you're focused on, that's what you get and where your rewards come. But it does seem that it all starts off with money, changing work, getting new opportunities, or a shift or a change on the work front. So yeah, new beginnings are afoot on the work, property, and relationship front. May also be some new beginnings with family for you, Virgo. Some of you may be spending time with family in the first part of the year. Maybe there are a lot of birthdays, or maybe there's a wedding the first part of the year. There does seem to be a celebration. If it's not your own, if you're not, kind of cementing a relationship or taking it to the next level, the first part of 2016, someone else may be. For many of you, it could be at this event that you meet someone. So if you are invited to, weddings or family get-togethers or celebrations the first part of the year, I would go. There may be some other singles there that would be a good fit for you. Now let's move into July through December of 2016. Your challenge is going to be around an ending. We have the Ten of Swords coming up here. So it could be whatever, maybe this, if you were going through a divorce, it could be that, it's this settlement that you're trying to kind of take care of. Maybe you're trying to hammer out the details. The Ten of Swords can mean loss. In some instances, it can mean a death, but not always. But it does just indicate, a situation or someone who was, who used to be in your life is no longer in your life the second part of the year. However, this may be a good thing. It just depends on who it was and what the situation was. But I feel like many of you may be dealing with a situation where, and Capricorn had this same, some of these same cards actually. The Emperor in reverse, he's associated with Aries, but in the reverse, I mean, this could be, you know, problems with authority. Maybe there's someone over you, a boss, or maybe even your father, or you know, maybe a person comes in as a romantic partner, but they're too controlling and they're too domineering. He, in the reverse, he is a leader or in a position of power, but he's not a very good leader. He's a very tyrannical leader. You know, this is somebody who is very selfish and misguided and doesn't treat people fairly. So this could be something or someone that you are dealing with. Now, some of you may just be dealing with authority in general, government, having to deal with that, with institutions, going through red tape, maybe to get citizenship, maybe it's because you want this job and you're having to go through all this red tape trying to, you know, make that happen, or, you know, a visa situation so you can move to this new location. There's something going on with authority where you can't you have to deal with it and you don't want to, but, and they're just making it very frustrating for you. Now you also have coming up as a help in your situation, the King of Rods in reverse. These two guys could be the same. Okay, now in the reverse, again, King of Rods normally associated with fire sign energy. So Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Kings are normally more mature, so we're talking generally 35 or up. For this guy, he's a mature man. Doesn't have to be a man. Again, these are general readings. This could be a female, but in the reverse, this guy is impetuous. He doesn't think things through. He just rushes in and does things. Or he does things in a very kind of lackadaisical, incomplete way, what we want to call, he kind of halfway does things. Never really completes projects, that sort of thing. This guy, those aspects of his nature are going to help you in some way in the second part of the year. So perhaps this is a job that you were really interested in, and then maybe you applied for it and someone else got it, but he's not going to work out because he's lazy or he's not completing projects on time. Maybe he got promoted above you and you're going to, you know, by a boss who, you know, promoted him because he's, you know, friends with him or something, and it's just not working out. It's costing money. Maybe you left that situation, took another job, and now they want you to come back because this person has messed things up so badly. So there's something here where this person's impetuousness or lack of attention to detail is going to work in your favor. You know, and it could be this person who loses their job or suffers the loss. Because again, these energies, when this comes up, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to happen to you. It could be happening to someone around you, but it's affecting you because maybe you're going to get that position. Because you also have the Sun card and the Wheel of Fortune card in reverse. So the Sun card in the reverse is still very positive. It's about achievement. It's about recognition. But Virgo, for you, I feel like what's not going to change, that's the position that the Sun card in reverse is in here, is that you don't make yourself more noticeable. You tend to kind of blend into the background. And I wish I could say this is going to change because I feel like you would have gotten this promotion, you know. That's another thing about this guy. He's got a big, loud, and proud personality. I know that's not you, Virgo. That's just not your nature. But there are other ways that we can make ourselves noticeable. We would like to think that just through hard work and doing our work well, that would get us noticed. But when you're dealing with this guy, it's all about the more superficial, unfortunately. And that's, you know... so if you're wanting to get promoted by him, you are going to have to kind of take on these traits. But maybe knowing this now, you can change this and just, you know, get recognition sooner, because I feel you're going to get it anyway. But with the Sun card in reverse, it may come, you know, later than you're expecting. And the same with the Wheel of Fortune and the outcome here in reverse. You could feel like, you know, things are taking too long to come to fruition the second part of the year. Whereas the beginning of the year, things were moving very quickly. But now the second part of the year, you may start to feel like things slow down. Astrologically, there may be some things going on that are causing this as well. Divine timing may not be happening, clicking the way it was at the beginning of the year. So Yeah, I mean, I feel like any big changes that you want to make in 2016, looking at this Virgo, it's just you're better suited to do this in January through June. Don't put it off, because if you do in the second part of the year, you're going to be frustrated with the way the timing's working out. You know, you may apply for jobs, but it's taking too long to hear back, or, you know, you may throw your hat in the ring for a promotion, but it's after this guy has already talked to the boss and they're good friends or whatever. I feel like for most of you, this has to do with work situation, this second part of the year, but it doesn't have to. These could be family members, but I still feel like maybe they were supposed to do something or take care of something, and you're kind of getting stuck with all the work. Maybe some of you, this may be your partner, who is just wants things done his way, but doesn't ever really pitch in to help out. Or maybe he said he would fix something or get on something, and it didn't happen, and now you've lost the opportunity. It's no longer available. Something like that. And I'm not getting a specific situation. This is one of those where you'll definitely want to watch your rising sign as well to get some more clarification. Things can be different for all of you, but you may be able to get a clearer picture of which area of life this is in. But yeah, the second half of the year, I do feel like things slow down. They may be come to fruition much more slowly. So use that early part of the year, Virgo. I do feel like this is focused on one area of life in particular. I just feel that these are all very connected to one situation. So it's not like all of life will be slowed down and frustrating at the end of the year. But for most of you, I feel like it will be professional life if you don't jump on it the first half of the year. If you're in an unhappy work situation, definitely get out before June, because I feel like it's only gonna get worse if you wait until July to December. And at that point, you may find it more difficult. There may not be as many opportunities out there available. If you do jump ship, you may have to take less money. You may have to, you know, make a lateral move instead of moving up. So keep these things in mind, Virgo. I know you will. Good luck with 2016. I will see you back here in February to find out what will be going on for you then. Happy New Year once again.